In this video, we will cover how to add a vendor in DeskManager. There are two ways to do this. The first way to add a vendor is when adding a new expense to a vehicle. From the Inventory tab, double-click a vehicle, then click the Costs tab. In the bottom left, click Enter New Expense. An expense entry window will open. Here you can add a new vendor by clicking the drop-down menu next to Paid To, then select Add New. A vendor setup window will open. You can enter the vendor information here, then click Save. The vendor will now be saved to use for future expenses. The second way to add a vendor is to go to the Setup in DeskManager. At the top left, click File, then Setup. In the list on the left, scroll down to Third Party. Under the Third Party section, click Vendors. A list of vendors will be listed on the right. To add a new vendor, click New in the top left of the window. Just like we saw before, a vendor setup window will open. You can enter the vendor information here, then click Save. The vendor will now be saved to use for future expenses. From the vendor setup, you can double-click any vendor on the list to view and edit their details. Keep in mind that customers and vendors must have different names if you are using the DeskManager to QuickBooks Direct interface. You have now successfully added a vendor to DeskManager.